Yeah.
Oh,
Hello.
good afternoon. Arr.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome everyone who joined, who's listening, who's watching. I see Remco, Fabian, Carl, Arjen. I saw Arjen at the office today. I'm actually at the office, so if you think, what's that for a weird background? Look, I'm at the
Nice.
people there. Just film someone. All right. So, here we go. So yes, today Richard is enjoying his treehouse thingy. No, he's actually on an amazing holiday, so he'll be back next week. Last week you were on a holiday, Gregor. How was that?
It was good. Yeah, I've been off for the last 2 weeks, but yeah, no, it was good. Really good to get some time away from head on the computer. So yeah, no, it's great. Really lovely weather and stuff. So thoroughly enjoyed it.
All right. Nice. Yeah, well, you were online a little bit.
Yeah, I was in Portugal for the first week, and then just in the house the second week.
All right, nice. And now you're back, and now Rich on holiday. So we've got Dan the Pirate as a substitute.
Yeah,
it looks amazing, dude. It looks amazing.
I might just start dressing like this casually, pick up the kids from school. Yeah. I think it'll work for me. I quite like having the long hair, to be honest. I might have to keep it. See what the wife thinks.
I think you should do a customer meeting with that.
Yeah.
Pick your favorite customer and wear it.
Oh, so a customer that I already know. Okay. Not just brand new customer, first impressions of Intercept.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, that might be dangerous. All right. So let's get started with the weekly retrospective. So what happened last week? I actually brought my Stream Deck to the office because I didn't want to do the clicking again. Look. Nice. I'm so attached to it. I take it everywhere.
Yeah, you were like, I bet you I won't use it, but I bet you will.
Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. Right. So weekly retrospective. What happened last week, Dan? What did you do last week? What did you do?
Oh, so me and Gregor have been working on a joint project, but since Gregor was on holiday for a couple of weeks, I was taking lead. Working with a good customer of ours. It's a bit of a software/data engineering project almost, but we're running it in Azure Function Apps and Service Bus. So lots of nice PaaS services. Yeah, it's been really good fun. Slowly drawing to an end now.
Nice.
But yeah, I managed to hold the ship in place while Gregor was away.
Very well.
Some pirate references while I'm there.
Yeah. So then the question is, you both worked on a joint project. Gregor was away for 2 weeks. Gregor is back now. So, Gregor, what did Dan screw up in those 2 weeks?
No, a single thing.
Okay, that's good. That's good. It's good to hear. So, what did you do in the days that you were back now, Gregor?
Basically the same thing, working with Dan on that project. So part of that project is putting some data onto Service Bus and then reading that off of Service Bus and into Dynamic CRM. So I've been doing that.
Oh.
Where is the rum, Dan? Good question. Also been working on one of our customers is doing a penetration test on a solution that we did. So just keeping an eye on the results of that. And the last thing I've been doing is getting to know some of our new colleagues. So we've had quite a few new colleagues starting recently. So I've been meeting and talking to them, which has been good. So yeah, I've been catching up with them.
Nice. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And Dan, what's the rum?
Yes.
Yeah, it's off shop because I didn't want Job and Rin to see that I was drinking during working hours. What about you, Wesley? What have you been up to?
I've been doing a lot of designs, some really low-level designs, and also taking over some AKS stuff while Richard is away. So mainly containers, AKS, meetings, lots of meetings, and preparing for today because we have to stop at 16:30 because Margreet, our office manager, it's her last day today at the office after 7 years. So we're going to celebrate that. say goodbye, celebrate that. We did some nice stuff. I'm not sure if anyone is streaming Intercept Insights at the office. Sometimes they do, so I'm not sharing anything. So we'll keep it quiet. Yeah, so that's been my week.
Good.
And I think with that we are to the next subject. What is new in Azure? And lots of stuff happened in Azure. Dan, I think you have a really specific subject you want to discuss. What was new for you?
So yeah, it's been a couple of weeks, I think, since we did the last live stream. Since then, you may have heard the term Chaos DB, a vulnerability found in Cosmos DB. Cosmos DB is an Azure resource that I use a lot, so it's quite surprising that something so big came to public knowledge. But yeah, it just goes to show that you absolutely have to follow security best practices, rotate your security keys often, integrate Azure Key Vault. But essentially, a vulnerability was found in Jupyter Notebooks that would let hackers walk straight into your databases. So follow your security best practices, folks.
Do key rotation.
Key rotation, integrated firewall, and Cosmos DB. There's a few things you can do. Just make sure you take the necessary steps. If you're not sure, feel free to get in touch.
All right.
There you go.
Gregor, what about you?
Yeah, so there's quite a few in the last couple of weeks, but the one I wanted to mention was the Azure App Service support for availability zones. That's now in GA. So what does that mean? That means that availability zones give you increased availability within one region. But you can now get increased availability inside the same region. There's some weird things about it though. So there are some specific requirements. So I was going to cover them real quick. You need to be running on premium V2 or V3 level plans. You need to have a minimum of 3 instances. It must be running in obviously a supported region. But it also must be a new app service plan. You can't use an existing app service plan. You need to create a new app service plan. And you must deploy it at the moment using ARM templates, which seems like a weird requirement. But going forward, obviously that will be sorted. Yeah, so it's basically it gets deployed to a new area of the data center. So that's why you need to be on Premium V2 or Premium V3. So it's quite an interesting one.
And do the redeployment. Makes sense.
Yeah, you need to do a redeployment. Yeah. There's also Azure Files now supports SMB 3.1. That's
all right.
On that stuff. Good about that.
That's good. I see Simon saying hi. Simon now works for us. In the meanwhile, I'm getting a glass of bubbles here at the office.
Hang on, I'll get mine.
Thank you. Thanks to Linda from HR who brought over the bubbles. So that is,
nice.
if you want to talk about drinking during office hours, I'm just going to take a sip. All right, back to Simon. Simon started here last week, and we wanted to talk about that last week, obviously, but Intercept Insights didn't happen last week for some sketchy reason. So I'll tell the story. I'm gonna tell the story. For what's new in Azure, people look at SMB multi-channel that is now GA for Azure File Storage. If you're using Azure Files and someone's complaining it's slow, take a look at SMB multi-channel. We've done the preview. We've worked with it a lot. It really speeds up things if you configure it right and if you've got the right situation for it. But yeah, so last week, yeah, that kind of sucked. So I was getting my COVID jab, and yeah, I was sitting there chatting. Actually, I was sitting there chatting to Carl and Richard on Microsoft Teams, waiting there. I got my jab. I have to wait for 15 minutes. I'm like, oh, this is good. This is good. Sitting here, nothing wrong, nothing good. And I just kept telling myself, all is good, all is good. It's kind of like that meme where you have that dog in the house, that the house is on fire, and you're just going like, yeah, all is well. This is fine. And I just got up. I'm like, oh, I got a stiff arm. Like, oh, I got a stiff arm. And then my brain went, oh, I've got a stiff arm. And then I just passed out flat in between. So then I woke up with a bunch of people holding my legs up in the air. I'm just like, oh, hello. And that was that. And I had to wait there for like 30 minutes at the emergency response team. And so I didn't make it back in time for Intercept Insights. Also, I had a huge headache after passing out. And only that's your job, Gregor. But apparently I pass out when I get a jab. So, well, 15 minutes after.
Yeah, I pass out quite a lot. I usually walk in and the woman will say, "Oh, you're a fainter." She just looks at me and goes, "You're a fainter," and I'm like, "I am a fainter." I feel terrible about that.
They asked me, "Are you a fainter?" And no, and then apparently yes. So yeah, great stuff. Great stuff.
That's good. Well, glad you're okay.
You okay now? Yeah,
I'm okay now.
Okay.
Is that your first job? Have you got to go back again?
No, so I still have to do the second one. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. I think I'm just bringing the pillow next time. So the thing is, they said, well, you can just, you can have your jab laying down. Well, what's the point in that? Because apparently it happens after 15 minutes. I need about 15 minutes of ramp up time to build up enough stress to pass out. So apparently, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, it's gonna be fun next time. Taking someone with me though for the driving. But
yeah, maybe a pillow or like a bicycle crash helmet might do some good.
Yes, we'll see. I'll let you know. October 2nd. So it's time for our guest, and our guest is one of our continuous improvement engineers, and he does all the continuous improvement magic. He's also a really funny guy, and he absolutely rocks playing Formula One on the play seat. We had a play seat. We were all just driving and cutting corners and sucking at it, and then he came, destroyed everyone's record. So everyone, give it up for Tom. Hey, Tom.
Hey, guys. Thanks for the introduction. That was a good one.
All right. Yeah, the play seat is a thing. The play seat is definitely a thing. So, Tom, welcome.
Thanks.
I see you're working. Normally, when I talk to you, you're at the office, but you're working from home now.
Yeah, I was receiving a lot of packages this week. I've been ordering a lot of stuff online. So, you just need to be at home then.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So, Tom, we've got a bunch of questions for you, and we're going to do that round robin. So Dan's going to start, then Greg is going to ask a question, and then I'm going to ask a question. Hopefully you're willing to answer them all. I would say, Dan, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm struggling to read through this eye patch, but I could just about make it out.
Just give it a shot.
What do you do at Intercept?
What do I do at Intercept? Well, I am a part of the continuous improvement team or the managed services team, where we basically try to bring existing customers' environments to a higher level. So once they've been onboarded, we are continuously looking at their environments, try to see if we can improve certain processes or resources or architectural kind of things. And that's what we do. And besides that, I'm also giving workshops now and then, which I really like.
Yeah, I'm seeing you on some workshops. You're doing a good job.
Thanks.
Rockstar.
Cool. Right, next one. I've seen a recruitment video that Intercept did, and you were on the play seat playing games. What's that all about?
Yeah, so at the office, it's not only about working in Azure and helping customers, but yeah, we have a play seat, we have an Xbox to play FIFA on, we have a table tennis table, and there's always time to play and to make some fun. Some of us are let's say pretty fanatic when it comes to driving on the play seat or playing table tennis, but that's good. I like competition, so yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Just wait until those UK guys come to visit, then we'll show you what's what.
Bring it on. I'm ready. Bring it on.
Step the tires on that thing. Okay, so Tom, what does the day of a continuous improvement engineer look like?
Well, first off, we usually start with a stand-up.
No, before that, what time do you get out of bed?
It depends on if I go to the office or if I'm working from home.
Let's go with working from home. Let's hear the truth.
working from home, it is always like a challenge. Sometimes I get up 10 minutes before the first stand up.
I was waiting for
I'm a guy who snoozes a lot. It's yeah, I have to admit. But yeah, so getting out of bed is the first challenge. But once I've had my first 2 coffees, I'm ready to go. So then it's just the first stand up where everyone tells the team what's going on and what they're working on. We have 2 continuous improvement teams at the moment, so that they have their complete attention for their set of customers. But we're also switching places now and then just to help the other teams out with questions that I might have more experience in. So that's always a good thing, I think. We handle tickets or questions regarding customers' environments. We're doing RFCs, so changes, projects. There's also some room for studies and like getting certifications. That's it. I think
that's a lot. That's a lot in one day, but that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
All
why
right,
the days usually go pretty fast as well, I think. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. All right, let's go to the next question.
So, Tom, what are your hobbies and interests outside of Intercept?
Well, it's a lot actually. I like doing sports, all kinds of sports. So it's running. I like swimming. I like going to the gym and work out. I love Formula One and also like racing sports in common. So whenever there's like a 24-hour race, I always try to watch the entire race. I like MotoGP as well. I like going to festivals, but that's not possible.
That's not happening.
Yeah, so that's a pity, but I hope that time will come. And besides that, family is always a big thing for me. I'm seeing them a lot, and they're important for me as well.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so if money wasn't an issue, Tom, where would you like to go on holiday? Where would you choose to go?
Well, my best trip so far was through the Southeast Asia, and I would probably go there again. It's it was the culture also that interests me. It is a completely different culture than we have here. And also that feeling that you can just go to wherever you want to go without having to book something. That was like the greatest experience, and the weather obviously, because that's not that good here in Holland. So I think that will be Southeast Asia, not like one country specific, but just traveling through it again.
Cool.
That's good. So if I were to pull in one of your colleagues now into this meeting, I would ask one of them, what is Tom's superpower? What would they say? Don't say farting. Say something that makes sense.
Does it have to be work related, or?
It has to be something that you can mention during the stream.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think it is the energy. Maybe I'm always like packed with energy. My energy levels are always high, and there is always movement. Even when I'm sitting behind my desk, there is always movement.
That is true. But we can also get that from the way you're answering the questions. Full of energy, really excited about stuff. So that's amazing.
Thanks.
All right, good answer. We got one question left, I think.
Yeah, I heard Sana was prepping you for the live stream during your stand-up. Did she give you any useful tips or any bad tips?
Well, mostly it was be yourself, and no swearing, obviously.
Good.
Yeah, but her like number one first tip was just be yourself, and you'll be all right.
Yeah.
You'll manage.
Yeah, so for everyone, we've got like 2 rules before you can join the show, and that's no swearing, no customer names. That's it. And that worked out really well, except for Fabian.
Yeah, he was the only one who did it, wasn't he?
He was swearing. Never had customer names, but swearing was Fabian. Yeah, he did it. But it happens. It happens. So we've also got some speed questions. So A/B questions. You have to answer them. You can elaborate on them later, but for now you have to answer them. Greg is going to ask you them.
And do I have a skip card or
No, we don't do that.
All. You've got to answer them all. Right.
You guys are making
Ready,
me
Tom?
nervous now.
Ready? Okay, here we
Okay,
go.
bring them up.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
None of them. I think Star Trek.
Where's the
Yeah.
Where's the eject button? Free lunch or free dessert?
Free lunch.
Okay, air guitar or air drums?
Air guitar.
Angry client or angry co-worker?
Angry client.
Winter or summer?
Summer, definitely.
Going out for dinner or staying and having barbecue?
Going out for dinner.
Work from home or work from the office? What do you prefer?
Work from the office.
Okay. Apples or bananas?
Bananas.
Be able to teleport or be able to fly?
Be able to teleport.
Okay. Facebook or Twitter?
Facebook.
Okay. Pirates or ninjas? Careful what you say here.
Pirates, obviously.
Okay. Toilet paper over or under?
Under.
Okay, interesting. And the last one, Yob or Runny?
That's the Joker.
Dude, hold on. I can see them both standing there not watching, so pick whatever.
No, I'm not gonna pick. No, that's not gonna happen.
I'll wait for that one. Okay, cool. Thanks for that.
Yes, you're welcome.
No, that was good. All right. So then we've got one part left of the show. We're gonna be right on time. I'm gonna be on time for the marketing. All right. So we got one more part, which is fun facts. So Tom, stick around. Maybe we can share some fun facts. Does it go? It's difficult to press the buttons when you're not home. Apparently, that's
nothing to do with the champagne.
Yeah,
nothing to do.
I have 1.5 sip, so it was okay. All right, so fun facts. Does anyone have any fun facts? Did anyone buy something? I've got something.
I've got a couple.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
I bought a new book, so I'm doing web development with Web Blazor, so that's quite good. And I'm also wearing my same T-shirt as Dan, so we've got our Abel Wang T-shirt, so that's quite good. So that's raising money for Girls Who Code.
So what's on the T-shirt? I can't really read it.
It says, "Don't accept defaults," and it was a quote from someone who passed away with cancer, Abel Wang, who was a big DevOps guy. So one of the cloud advocates is raising money for Girls Who Code, so you can buy the T-shirt.
Yeah,
cool.
That was cool.
Right.
Dan, what's yours?
I fell out of a tree last weekend.
Oh wow!
Thankfully,
How far
I landed
did you
on
fall?
my back. About 6 foot. About as high as I am tall.
Ooh.
Trying to show my son how fun it was to climb trees, and I think I put him off for life. Other than that, in case you're wondering why I'm dressed as a pirate, I've released a personal side project this week called Azure Pirate, which is just takes a large RSS feed of Azure community members' blog posts and just retweets them with a silly pirate voice. So that's why I decided to dress as a pirate today, just for a bit of fun.
Looking forward to that.
You're doing that to learn stuff, though, aren't you? I mean, you're using.
Using new code, new technologies in Azure. Been using Cosmos DB again, durable functions, but with PowerShell this time. Some more service bus. yeah, it's been really good.
That's some good marketing right there, Dan.
Good marketing.
Yeah, well, it's just community work, but yeah, it was good fun as well. And what else? Yeah, I upgraded to a 4K monitor this week. And the difference when writing code is like night and day. It's beautiful. But now
that's
I'm going to
good.
need to buy a bigger desk, and I'm putting it out here so that my wife will also find it acceptable. If it's on the internet, then it's justified.
Like it.
That's
Okay.
me.
That's nice. Well, I've got one thing, but it's got to do with saying goodbye to Moche. Nobody's seeing it. I bought these
Confetti cannon. Absolutely
confetti
lovely.
cannons, so I'm gonna pop these in a couple of minutes.
And everybody's got to get the fright of their life.
So yes, I'm just gonna. I've got 3 of them, so it's gonna be fun. I think Job just did a speech, so gonna go out there.
Cool.
We made a video, so it's gonna be fun. Everyone recorded something, so I'm just gonna share that in a bit. All right, I think that's it for this week then. Within the schedule, which is great. We'll be back next week with episode 18. Rich is gonna be there. Tom, thank you very much.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you for being, and everyone have a very, very good afternoon, evening, and of course a weekend when you're ready for it. All right. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Cheers.
Bye, Pirate. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.